Okay, YouTube, you can see I just come back. I let Tommy in this morning and he's over here hunting. I went and got some breakfast. I went and got me a biscuit. And as I was pulling back in up to the gate, he told me he's got a Rosie. Me. Early morning silver already. And we're gonna do something a little different today. The grass here is really thick. You've seen it in some of the videos, me talk about it, but we're gonna do some grass cutting. And we're gonna cut some, then grid. So that's a good start to the morning. All right, YouTube, I've got a deep 92 here. It's kind of scratchy, which is borderline silver dime clad. So we're gonna dig it live. I picked up a few wheats through here, and Tommy just got that silver dime over behind me. So there's definitely potential with the coins in this area. So let's listen to it. I like doing this, air testing it once we get it up. Hitting low 91, so I doubt it's going to be silver, but you'd never know. Nope. But it probably is going to be a wheat. Yeah, pretty green wheat too. Picking the back up the video, me and Tommy just took a trip and got this. So we're going to do a little bit of grass cutting today and try to get down a little bit deeper on some of these targets that's got this really thick grass. You know, I picked up a few silver dimes on the backside hole, but the grass is so thick I'm having to press grass down to try to get the signals. So I'm sure there's a lot we're missing. Plus it's also where Tommy recently dug that walk in Liberty Half Dollar. So we're about to go up through there and get some cutting done and do a little bit of searching. So we'll pick back up the video in a bit. You can see Tommy up there on the hill swinging. Lawnmower's back there in the back. You can see I've cut down to like right down here. But I've got a wheat signal here. I'll let you hear it. Hitting occasional 91, 92, but mostly up around a 90. So probably gonna be a wheat penny. But we're just gonna cut some grass, then hunt, cut some grass, then hunt. Just see if we can get on some targets. And there it is. See what the date is. Definitely a wheat penny. I can see sin on the back, so we're gonna keep rolling. We're going up here to check Tommy out on the hill a little further up above me, and he's got a flat button. Oh yeah, definitely a flat button. Check it out, guys. I don't know a lot about buttons, but it's got some weight to it and got a shank still. As most people would say, an erect shank.
Sound like a zinc penny.
Yep. Awesome, man. That's a good find, dude.
A little bit of depth.
Good job, Tommy.
Thank you, bud.
You're welcome.
I don't know much about them either.
I don't either. I love digging buttons, though. I got another possible silver signal here.
Oh, that sounds very good. That's all the way up to 90. Clean.
Yeah.
A little bit of depth.
We're hoping for a good one here. Where are you getting it at?
I'm hitting 91, 90.
Where are you getting it? So I don't hit it.
Right there.
All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna set my detector down and record this live. Now
Come forward a little bit, right there.
All right. So we're gonna do this live. Maybe nothing, but it's sounding good on the Deus and the AT Pro, like it could be a silver quarter or better. I've yet to get a silver half out here, but Tommy got his just not even 100 foot from the spot. So it'd be nice to have another one. So I'm making my plug a little bit big.
There it is.
We got a silver Washington.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man. Awesome. I didn't miss it by much with the shovel, but it's gonna be a 60 something, I think. 63. It's a baby, but hey, it's silver.
That sounded good, bud.
It did. Thanks, Tommy.
All right, bud. Good job.
Thanks, man. We finally got on board. Tommy's got 2 dimes, silver dimes, and we got a Rosie and a Merc, and now I've got a silver quarter. So seems like it's paying off cutting this hill. We already picked up 2 silvers, so we'll be back with you in a few. Okay, I'm walking towards Tommy. I haven't cut down here yet. We're about to go break for lunch, and he's got a Merc.
Pretty worn down.
It's just an old one.
19 something.
1919. Definitely an oldie. I don't think it's gonna have a mint. It's gonna be a plain. So it's gonna be from Philadelphia, but still awesome find. Good job, Tommy.
Thank you, bud.
You're welcome, man. Still on this hill where I just cut, and I've got a general service button. Look like it probably come off a sleeve or something. Kind of one of the smaller ones. I see Waterbury on the back, Connecticut. So yeah, cool find. Still has a good erect shank, and it still has a little bit of gold gilt left on it. So thanks for watching. As I'm catching back up with Tommy, I went to get the lawnmower. I've been helping the property owner. We've been out in the pond setting a fountain. But
A little bit of yellow stuff.
look at that, guys. He said it hit just like a nickel right close to it.
It's a little higher, about a 62 with a air testing, but
Let me put it on my leg. It's
so
not
many
wanting to focus.
mid-tones out here.
Awesome, dude. Thick band too. You want to dress it?
Pop it out, see what it is.
Let's look for some hallmark. I think it's right there, actually. I'm gonna look off camera. I see 14K in there. So it's gonna be a 14 karat gold band. Awesome. Some golfer right here took a swing, and that was the end of his marriage, probably.
Lost that band.
Cool. All right, dude. Awesome job, Tommy.
Thank you, bud.
Okay, YouTube. It's a beautiful day. Take a look. It's really sunny. Probably 80 degrees. Not too bad. A little warm. I've got a target down here. It's evening time. My daughter, she went off with some friends today. My wife's not feeling too well. So I come out here for an hour or two while my daughter is with her friends till I gotta pick her up. But got the dais down here, and I've got a target that could be a silver dime. So I come back up to the car and got the GoPro. This is the hill that me and Tommy was on where you seen him get the gold ring. But right there where my stuff's sitting, I think I may have something. Could be a bottle cap. I'm running it in GM Power right now as far as the mode I've got the dais in. I also hunt a lot in a mode, it's a custom setup that was shared with me through a friend on Instagram, and her name's Lady Digs It on Instagram, so check her out. But I'm gonna put you guys on my head, and you'll notice too. Let me get this GoPro adjusted. I've got on just my everyday clothes today because I wasn't planning on being here long. I really don't want to go home and change, get out here, then have to turn around and go back and get my daughter. So let's listen. 92, 93, 94, so occasionally pop a 94. Could be a silver dime. And it may just be a bottle cap, you know. I've gotten a lot better at telling the difference between the bottle caps and coins, but I still get fooled sometimes. Some of those bottle caps actually sound really good. And there's not a lot of grass right here, so holding the ground together is just not going to happen. Let's see. And there it is, it's silver. Look at there. That's pretty cool. That was just under the surface. It's a rosy. Wasn't deep at all. Whoops. And there it is. It's a 47. Second year rosy. Let's see if we got a mint. It's gonna be a plain, so Philadelphia mint. And I'll take it. We'll be back in a few if we get on something else. I ran home real quick. I live close by. Changed clothes. It's a little bit hotter than I thought it was gonna be. Got a flat button here. It was hitting right around a zinc penny. Got it from right here. You can see a little bit of the loose dirt where I pulled the plug back. I just recorded a live dig that turned out to be a big screw. I'm just a few feet down, and I was going to record this live. It was a scratchy nickel signal. Pulled it out from down there, but you can see it's probably going to be an older nickel, just given the other coins that's been out here. And as you can see, it's a buffalo. Let's see if we can get a year. It's got a good bit of detail on the front. Maybe it'll pull a year off of it. I'm not sure. Maybe after some cleaning we may be able to pick something up. But we'll keep going through here, see if we can get on something else. I just want to kind of show you guys the reason we've been coming out cutting some grass. The hole that Tommy found the silver half on, and where I just got the silver quarter and some silver dimes, the grass is even taller than this, but this blade on this ledge is, I think, 7 inches. Watch this. Let me show you. talking about almost 7-inch deep soddy type grass. So signals are hard to hear when your coil is that far off the ground. You got to kind of press down, but listen here. So this is hitting a little bit low for wheat, but it may be a wheat. You know, you got so much grass in between the ground and the coil, signals aren't always clear. So we'll take a look. This was bouncing up to a 90 occasionally, but just then it was hitting 85, which is more in the zinc range. So let's pull this back. So we're right here. Sounds big. Doesn't mean anything yet. Bottle cap. All right, YouTube. Just took a sip of my drink, but I literally was sitting here on the phone with my wife. And I tell her every time she calls me, she brings me good luck. And I was standing right here, and I hung up and took a step and got this signal. 92 to 94. We got a good squeal to it. Got a good feeling about this one. Could be a memorial or something hitting a little bit high, but this sounds good. And if I had to guess, I'd say it's gonna be a silver dime, just based off what I'm hearing and seeing. Let's flip this back, and let me take you off my head for a minute, so we can get you down close to this as well. So we're over here. And, you know, I like doing this. You've seen me do it before. Let's listen to it now. Oh man. Borderline. 92, 93. It's definitely hitting high for wheat, so if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be silver or clad. Or bottle cap, that's always a possibility as well. So let's listen. We got silver. Look right up in there. There you go. I think it's gonna be a Merc. That is awesome. And it's a Merc. It's gonna be a 41. Awesome. Looks like it's really clean too. Show you the imprint. See it right there. Alright YouTube, so if you look behind me here, you can see the front entrance that way. This is a kind of like a tree line, bush line. I mean, it's kind of big bushes and trees there. And it's probably 30 foot deep before we get to the road. I just heard some rustling back there and I was like, man, what is that? And this place is loaded with deer. And a mom, well, a doe, and her fawn just hopped out right there and ran up on top of the hill and just kind of looked at me for about 5-10 minutes and wandered off. But this place is so cool. I mean, you know, just seeing the nature of the landscape is just beautiful. Being right here in the middle of the city. I've dug some wheats coming across here. I started gridding, and right here I got another wheat penny sound, so I didn't do a live dig, but check it out. And the reason this give a wheat penny sound, if you look at that, it looks like it's real well worn. Look at that imprint, that's crazy. Oh, check it out. There's something laying with it. What is that? This is something with a hole through it. I have no clue what that is. It's thin though, but look what's laying on top of it. Mercury diamond, that's interesting. Huh. I wonder what this is that's laying on it. Alright. So man, that's one heck of an imprint, but that's not an imprint. I want to try to clean that. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to wipe that Merc. It's caked up pretty good, but it's going to be a D-mint. So we're going to get a baggie real quick. Let's try to see what this is. This is interesting. It's kind of light. It's gonna be some kind of token. That's really cool. Probably gonna be some kind of transit token or something. You know what I bet that is? I bet that's a piece of script, mill script. How cool is that? Like with that Merc. No wonder it didn't sound like silver. Yep, that's gonna be a piece of mill script. I can see 5 on it. Good and trade in the mill store. I can see mill. What mill is it? Yeah, I can't tell what mill it is, but that is really cool, man. Alright, so I'm at my next target. It's been probably 5 minutes since I got that Merc and mill script. Got another target here that could be silver. It's bouncing around 89, 90, but it's staying more in the lines of 93 to 95. So it seems like gridding out here is paying off a lot more. You know, up until recently, Tommy and myself, we've just been wandering, and that's been pretty productive. But I think we've picked up a lot of the signals, so now gridding is going to be about the best way to find these coins. I'll let you hear this. Right there it's hitting 90 to 92. Let's turn 94, 93. And real quick, I get a lot of people ask me how I pinpoint. I'm not the best at pinpointing, but this way seems to be far more effective for me than the actual pinpoint on the machine. So you get your target. First off, the first thing I do a lot of times, well, I can tell that's a small coin size object, but if you're having trouble or you're just learning the machine and you want to know if you're about to dig a can or a coin, here's about the easiest way. Start swiping over the target, start lifting your coil. See how I've already lost it within a couple inches? That's a good sign it's a coin or something smaller. If you get way up here, a foot off the ground, you're still getting a good signal, you probably got yourself a can or something big. But far as pinpointing, watch this. Start coming back. Right there is where the coin or the signal starts. Right there. So I'm gonna mark that with my eyes. I'm gonna keep coming back. And this one's deeper, but it's gonna be right in there. You come back until you lose the target. And usually it's gonna be right in front of your coil. But you wanna make sure you're lined up left and right as well, and not just, you know, from front to back. You wanna make sure you're lined up all the way around. This one's a little bit deeper, so I started to lose it a little bit sooner than you typically would with a coin. But that's about the most effective way I found to pinpoint. I had a friend show me that. So let's see what we have here. So it's right here. I want to hear it from the bottom. I always do this. Yeah, I think we've got a wheat, guys. And there you go. And there's your wheat penny. You know, sometimes when you get those coins with a little bit of depth, they like to spike on you. That one was one of those. I couldn't really call it, but it did bounce up in the silver range a few times. So let's rescan the hole. Make sure there's nothing else in there. And there's not. And we'll be back with you in a few. Me and Tommy were out this evening, and you can see down there where we parked, and we've just been doing some gridding. It's already got to the point where it's hard to walk around and find signals now, and it was kind of quiet, wouldn't get many signals, and then I got a zinc penny, or right under a zinc penny, and look, I think I've got my first gold out here. Looks like a band.
That's a big band, bud. Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's got some weight to it. Awesome.
Very nice.
No doubt that's gold, guys. It's heavy too. Got some weight, probably 7-8 grams.
Wow, good job, buddy.
Awesome.
That's a thick one.
We'll get it cleaned up, put some pictures in the video. Thanks for watching. Well, here, let me get you a mark. I can already see it. 14K.
14K.
So I got a signal here, and I'm gonna let Tommy record me live. I don't have a GoPro, but it's hitting dead on silver quarter, a little bit higher too, so it could be something even better.
It sounds sweet on the AT Pro.
I'm getting dead 96 on the desk.
Out here there's a lot of smashed bottle caps that just hit incredibly good because we run our iron discrimination so low.
I just picked up a wheat too just about 10 minutes ago, about 5 foot down from this, so I'm gonna make a big plug, so this sounds perfect for what we're looking for.
I didn't get the broken tone that I was typically getting on them bottle caps.
Oh, it's a half, man.
Is it?
Yes.
Good job, buddy. I told you.
That's a Barber half, I think. A Barber half dollar.
No kidding.
Barber half dollar, Rob Dick.
Holy cow.
Thanks, man.
Golly.
Oh my goodness.
A Barber half out here. That had to be somebody's lucky coin.
Yeah, guys, look at the imprint. I was not expecting that, man. It's really worn. That's why it hit so low. It's a 1914 Barber half dollar.
That is